Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Coleman. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Temple's offense will get the ball for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see.
He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a new chapter at quarterback for Army after Bryson Daly's historic season led the nation with 32 touchdowns on the ground. Army had 12. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Black Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. There's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Smashes ahead. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man. It's McCoy. Quick strike complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Army!
Man, how great is it to see back, showing he can be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can't a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to kick this one away.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got enough for the first down. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Temple lines up quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the D deny them on second and goal. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the air, it's McCoy. Going for 6. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Sam Houston. We'll back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making a play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position.
Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
14 on 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it and play it from the 33. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
But sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the 2nd half on defense? That's the question.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back. Oh, a lot of space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Black Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra point. By a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finds his man. It's Adams. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw, it's McCoy. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Temple lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Buys a little time with his feet. Unloads to the right. Lost the defense, he's wide open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Anything you like. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He'll keep it himself. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's McCoy. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Temple. This defense... a big play and putting it in the end zone. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive. Let's see it.
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Worthy. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's McCoy. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Gonna run it. It's Worthy. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Oh, it's out! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw. It's McCoy. Whips it out on the screen. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Worthy. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to sling it on second down. Got him downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs for the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Worthy.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Jones. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return. goes out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the run, it's Reed. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Dropping back, it's Coleman. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Fires to the middle, working that left side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dropping back, it's Coleman. It's complete to the right. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building. We got to do it in a hurry.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Power football with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
On the play.
Well, the offense just trying to be physical down here at the 1-yard line, trying to run the football into the end zone, but they just got beat up front, now setting up 4th.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Lets it fly. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's good enough. for first down.
To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
At the 39-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.